I'm pretty sure I average about $2,500. All right, and yes, I have been paying them during the 4 years. That's why I'm saying that. Okay, that's why I'm saying that. And that extra tax refund money during those 4 years actually make up the 2 years of payments. You see where I'm going with all this? Okay, is it gonna hurt me? No, because in order for me to do a Chapter 7, I have to first establish that I paid off all my credit cards at one point, right? Okay. Well, then here's the other thing. Okay, that means I get to close up credit cards. That way I don't have credit cards in the last 2 years that don't affect me in the next 2 years afterwards. You see where I'm going with this now? Don't mind the sign. Don't mind the sign. See, you guys are saying, well, she's just hungry. No, I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. I can't even tolerate that anymore. Okay, I can't tolerate that anymore. And it's pretty sad. Not really, because you see this went away. And I don't like this whole thing called acne on the face. So, but do you see where I'm going with it? Like, if you take my tax refund money, you remove the problem that I have going on in my marriage up until a certain point. Okay, which is like within the first 6 months. Okay. Alright? Help out a little bit. That's all I'm asking. Help out a little bit. Help out. Okay, help out. I'm sure there's a politician that's got an amygdala out there to say, take your tax refund. Alright? Y'all can even do like a welcoming kit too. Like, here's your passport, here's what it's gonna end up being like. And this can be fun with me. I know there's your politicians that are going, we've been through this before, and we got somebody that's like big time suffering on this thing called student loans. I'm not a wolf. I'm not a wolf. I'm a vampire. It's called superhuman. So I kind of ask him for help. So what am I asking? Let's recap, because I did a lot of... What am I asking? You to take my tax refund money and put it towards my student loans versus me seeing it. And all you have to put down in the ledger point is that student loan collection. That's it. It's not against the law to ask for that. It's not. But you can't do it now. See, it don't work right now. You have to do it starting December 19th, 2015. Then, if you do it that way, right, we might be able to go to December 19th, 2014, preventing another problem. And then, if we do that right, we'll be able to do December 19th, 2013. Do you see where I'm going with this? Okay. See that? It's not a big deal. Not a big deal to me, because at least I know that's where it's going. See, I can't have that. I can't have the discussion. Can't have that, because like I said, I got a significant other that sees it goes cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Okay. Not only that, he's sick. He's sick. He's got a shemale dick sickness. Yeah, that's a sickness. Especially when it ruins dipping sauce or nugget pants. Okay? It's the honest to God truth. It's the honest to God truth. So, that's what I'm asking. If you guys don't ask me about that, then that means you guys don't give a care. So then I'm not going to pay my student loans. I'll go to jail for it. But don't do that. Don't push it like that. Don't push it like that. Let's be considerate here. I'm doing a big time commission challenge here, which is holding somebody to a purchase for 30 days. Okay? We educate our customers in the store very well. We're very friendly. But don't come in here asking stupid questions, because somebody's going to get a very high IQ person to say something really off color, off character, and offsetting. Okay? Like it was with me yesterday. It's called scripted talk. That is in the retail world. Okay? Because I'm going to do the same fucking thing to you guys if I get a phone call from you saying you want payment after I just got done telling you guys you should have started this back when I had my first tax refund. Because we ain't gonna go anywhere. We ain't gonna go anywhere if you guys keep acting stupid. Okay? You'll suffer. I'm not suffering. I'm having fun. Vampires don't get to have a lot of emotions. They're supposed to be very highly intellectual, logical people with no emotions. So all I'm doing is just playing head games, just like you guys are playing head games with me. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you get a lot more out of it if you don't. It's not a threat. It's not a threat. It's a simple, straight fact. It's a simple, straight statement. I'll tell you what a threat is. A threat is what Lindsey Graham did in the beginning of 2016 after being told no. That's a threat. That's a threat. That's a threat. Okay? That's a threat. He's lucky I'm not asking him where my checks went. Because if it went into some skirt's freaking, what do we call it? What are those things? Garter belt? That bad. That bad. That's all I'm going to say. This shouldn't be going anywhere but to a coffee budget. So I'm asking the other politicians, please. I am a big Democrat fan. I'm not a Joe Biden hater. I'm not a Joe Biden hater at all. But I am telling you one thing. This thing of the 6 years of repetition shit, it's getting fucking boring. And it ain't getting any better. People are very sick with something that I am seeing every day. Okay? It wasn't like this. It wasn't like this, and I'm not explaining how to fix it. Everybody has a brain. Everybody knows how to fix it. I'm not explaining this. I'm not explaining this at all. You guys won't do what I'm asking. Why am I going to waste my time, energy, and breath to explain shit to you guys? Be a little sweeter to me. Maybe you might get an explanation. So I'm asking for 6 years. That's a hard commitment. It's a hard commitment, but imagine what kind of stress will be off my chest. Okay? I don't know who the fuck you're listening to, but I'm pretty sure we went through a lot and we haven't gone through the complete death and rebirth shit. Okay? Heed my warning, please. Please, because we're going to repeat this again. And it's going to be aggravating and frustrating. And it's going to be unnecessary emotion spent. Okay? Just please. So, I know what up, but still recovering, still have the nasty cold. Cats are somewhat trusted pumpkin too much. This morning the dog kind of nipped at the cat's hind leg, so she's a little jealous when she doesn't get fed first. But this is a little bit more on the like common sense side, and I'm not talking about people that are federal employees. I'm talking to like politicians that know that this is like going to repeat itself and everything. Some of you guys know that like I'm a vampire, right? Okay. We don't tolerate a whole lot of like ignorant repetition. We go through a different part of the brain which is with responses. So if like something don't make sense, then you seriously need to stay the hell away from us, because we get aggravated really easily. Like yesterday some customer came in and asked us if pricing was different online versus in store. That's the straight logic talk. And I just wanted to say to her, sweetheart, look at these pairs of socks. That should be your answer, because not everybody, all the website, like if you go online, you're not going to find all the different pairs of socks we have in store and stuff. And they always get marked down at different times of the year. So it's like, no. Okay. We have a very different kind of logic. So here's where I'm going with this. I know there's a certain group of politicians that are saying, why didn't you guys just take my tax money and add it to my student loan balance? Smart thinking. I've been arguing this for many freaking cycles through. Okay, I've been arguing this. Here's the reason why I don't care for my tax refund. Okay? When my significant others, until we get up to this point in Michigan, start seeing my tax refund, it becomes cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching on his end to go spend, because he's not comprehending that not everybody here in the world can eat 3 square meals a day, okay? I can't eat 3 square meals a day. I'm one. And some days I can't eat at all because it hurts my stomach. So pretty sure there's like a third of the population that has this type of like appetite. Then there's like a tiny bit, like maybe a 1/28th of the population that suffers from nervosa, bulimia, and anorexia. I suffer from nervosa. So, hey, being a vampire, you have to be super high maintenance, so I pick nervosa. I've been anorexia and bulimia way too long as a kid. It was like a little fashion trend that was going through because every girl was trying to avoid hard hips and unfortunately like the heart, like cardio. Okay, well I have hard hips and I kind of like it because I'm starting to appreciate a certain piece of jewelry that I can never find, but it's okay. It's okay because there's the old saying like, maybe that's not the one you want. What the one you really want is the expensive one that you can't get to. Shit. It's an old girl saying. It's an old girl saying. It kind of sucks being a vamp because you got to remember all these like vintage sayings, and it's like. But I don't understand why. Like in the beginning, you guys agree to take my tax refund and put it towards my student loans. Why can't you guys continue to do that when I'm working like these next 6 years? I mean, it's not a big deal to me. All that you have to present is the fact that the IRS is going to get a whopping bill from me. Technically, I can only ask all the way up to 2013. But I put money in good places, but I may not today, I may not next week if things go peacefully, but I'm just saying, you guys seriously can take my tax refund and put it towards the student loans, just like you can take my Social Security money that's been set aside from taxes and put it towards my student loans. I've been arguing this. We're never going to get out of it. So what's the point of me having to pay student loans, suffer the mental anguish of humankind, and go through all this? All you're doing is just pissing me off. It's quite simple. It really is, because everybody else is getting it paid through different ways. I'm not. And I know how much is in my Social Security income, which is basically what you get when you hit like a certain age. Why can't you just take that money and pay it towards my student loan? See, I've been arguing for this for like, I don't know how many times we've been through this. Like, okay, just do it. Just do it. And then one less crazy thing will happen, okay? That means you guys will capture something that is a neat little trick that human beings are able to do. But you guys are not able to do this because you guys want to keep making the same ignorant mistakes. I don't get this. You know what Joe Biden's going through. You know he's sitting there saying, we're just going through the same stuff again. I'm just going through it. Give me something new. Okay, we have a vamp telling fables and stuff and lies about certain things just to keep the days going. It's my job. That's my job. J-O-B, just over broke, okay? But it's called something else. Just do it. See, you Ike politicians, you don't get this shit because you guys will spend money on infrastructure and then just drought the economy out, and then we have like a partial highway that's like not even built correctly. Or I'm gonna piss people off with this one. Staging a nice like long protest in the capital of Washington, D.C., which, by the way, is against the law. It is, because we did it one time before and everybody got arrested for it. It's against the law to stage a protest, especially with Donald Trump in office, because Donald Trump is notorious for paying people at high prices. Like, we didn't learn what happened before 2013? Oh, wow. Oh wow, that means I'm #1 leaderboard then on that one. But I'm just letting you guys know that I can't have certain foods because of your ignorance. Because it's just not gonna work out. So do me a favor. I'm asking really nicely. Okay. For the next 6 years, I'm gonna go through this again. You're supposed to take my tax refund money and put it towards my student loans. Not think of me putting it towards my student loans, because I'm gonna put it towards credit cards. Okay. What I'm asking is a little help from this like provocation, aggression, and me, having to buy these fucking Pumas. All right, because I have to buy these shoes to get over this fucking hump. You're not understanding something. The first 6 months of mistakes will continue to repeat in variations. Unfortunately for Trump, see, Joe Biden never makes mistakes. See, Joe Biden never makes mistakes. And Mike Pence knows this, and so does Kamala. Which is why they're two funny characters put together when Joe Biden has to ask for a vice president little counsel. But Joe Biden never makes mistakes. Trump does. Okay? So whatever I go through, it's because whatever the freaking president is going through. It's a little something that I've mastered. Okay? Plus, it's called being in the economy. See, if I was in like Europe, I'd be going through whatever fucking crazy ideas that fucker's going through. But I'm explaining it here. You guys are super intelligent, quote unquote. So I'm speaking on a super intelligent level. I'm asking you guys I keep asking for this. For 6 years that we're going to go through this again, can you just take my tax refund and put it towards my student loan? Because it should be then at $53,000. Here's why I'm saying that. Because you guys could have last year taken my tax off the top of my unemployment and put it towards my student loans, because the minimum amount I can pay on student loans on low income to middle income is $345 a month. Okay? And yes, there is an IRS lawsuit sitting on somebody's desk, which is Rick Perry's and Dan Patrick's. Don't ask how I know this. Don't ask. It's pretty scary. One of the beauties about being a vamp, it is, because I keep going through the old collar crime, and there are only a few states where the old collar crime exists. Michigan's not one of them. It's not one of them. Okay, so that's why I'm saying it technically should be on the IRS's desk, and I should be going through an IRS audit, sit down during this time. And I'm not, because we went through this before too. So this is how I know. This is how I know. So what you politicians did was grab everything pertaining to me that I've gone through, because usually I whip this through in like 6 months. CIA, FBI, IRS, 6 months in and out, in time for the job, everything's erased. And happy-go-lucky vampire Amanda goes on her way, no name change or nothing. No, I have to go through all this craziness. Fake businesses, which you guys already know. Where's my money at, which you guys already know. Why are we losing money, which you already know. I mean, just do what I'm telling you guys to do. Do you guys know I have like a little, I have a little pocket of gold, okay, in a locket. Okay, it's a little pocket of gold in a locket that I'm not wearing. Do you know that once I wear that, you guys will like have answers to everything? Okay, now that's a little cryptogram. That's a little Del Pennycrest puzzle cryptogram right there. What the hell does that mean? What that means is that if you guys do it the right way, like I'm telling you, you're supposed to do it, you guys will get bigger and better solutions to the problem that you guys are unable to pop in your vision. Okay? Because there's something you guys don't know. Something you guys don't know about this. I'm telling you, it all comes down to the simplest freaking asset, alright? It comes down to the simplest asset. Of course I'm like pulling you guys in different directions because you haven't